Hey guys, so today I felt like doing a lip art tutorial because I'm thinking like now it's Christmas I can start pulling up Christmas tutorials. So I wanted to do a lip art series, and this is going to be the first of my series, and I'm sorry I look a bit bold. I've just put my hair up to get out like my face for this tutorial, but I'm looking a bit bold, so apologies for that. And also I've just cut my nail, so I'm a little bit disappointed. Not disappointed, but like hurt because my nail really hurts. But I'm going to be doing something on my lips, and I don't really have the biggest lips in the world, so it's going to be a difficult task. But I mean, I think it'll look good in the long run. So what I've already done is moisturise my lips, and I've got quite a lot of stuff out everywhere because it requires a few items, mainly wet wipes and a piece of paper, and then some good brushes. But I'm going to get a wet wipe out now, just because you need to keep cleaning your brushes constantly, or it's going to look really awful. So yes. So the first thing we do is apply a lip primer. Now you don't have to prime your lips if you don't have to. I'm just going to use concealer to prime my lips. And I'm looking a bit dead today as well. Sorry, it's Saturday, so I'm letting myself go at the weekend. So this is Natural Concealer S59, and it's by Avon. And I can't really see what I'm doing, and that's why I bought a mirror. This is a technical. And it's extremely pretty, and what it's going to do is it's going to prolong the wear of the products, but also keep my lips looking quite flattering. So yes, so I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. Now I actually twitpigged a picture of my Union Jack clips, which is why I was inspired to make this tutorial. So it's going to be really blurry, I'm sorry for that, there's nothing I can do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take out my little box of retreated goods, and what I'm going to first of all begin by doing is take white face paint, and what I'm going to do is paint my lips white because we're doing Union Jack lips, so obviously white is the main colour. And you're going to need quite a lot of white face paint because you're concealing out your lips. You're not just slightly covering them, you're concealing them out so they're white. So you need a lot of this. And you also need a brush that you're not too fond about. I'm using just a random brush. This is a lip brush, I think. I'm just using this because it doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to wash out the colour of your lips really well. So I'm taking out a piece of paper. I did this on my hand last night, and as you can see, it's stained my hand blue. So I'm not going to be doing that too often. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit on the lip brush. What I'm going to do, if I get my mirror the right way around, is a coat on my lips in this. Now, you may think, oh wow, this is really opaque, you're not going to need too much. It actually dries quite sheer, so you do actually need quite a lot. But luckily the concealer does quite a good job of just like concealing out the natural colour of your lips before, so you don't really need to worry too much. Like that. If it's a little bit out of the natural colour of your lips, that is okay. It doesn't need to be exactly on the colour of your lips. And now what I'm going to do is take a sponge and just press this into the lips. This is just a random sponge that I found on my counter. I'm going to press this into the lips because right now it's kind of sitting on the top of the lips, and you don't really want that. You want it to go into the lips. So it's still considerably quite wet, but this is going to be quite a long process because you've got to keep applying the paint and then dabbing it in so it doesn't just sit on top. Okay, and once you've applied it and your lips look quite white, now what you're going to do is take a white eyeshadow. I'm using just a random cheap white eyeshadow because I don't want to waste my Benefit one, but any white eyeshadow will work. This is one that I think I got free with the magazine. I'm going to use this on a sponge, and this is going to set the white face paint because it might smudge a little bit, and obviously because it's your lips you've used a lot of moisture, so we're going to pretend like this is the foundation as white face paint, and we're just setting it with powder for the same purposes really, and to give it more colour. adds a bit more coverage, as it were, and also just to set it. So it doesn't smear. Okay. But your lips might feel a little bit dry right now. Mine definitely do. And they feel quite heavy, but that's okay, because that's part of the look. So now what you need is a really good brush. The brush that I'm going to be using is the one that I actually used last night. It's a really great brush. It's the Louise Young one. It's the LY25. It's just a really thin, skinny brush. And this is perfect for what we want, because we want a really thin brush to really paint the colour on the lips. So that is the tutorial. By the way, I'm going to be using face paint, so if you don't own face paint, you're in a bit of a pickle, but also you can't do this look unless you have like a red cream product lying around. Once again, you're going to need quite a lot of red face paint. Red face paint is also quite good for lip stain and also cheek stain if you don't want to use it as just like Halloween makeup. So what you want to do is take a little bit of this on your brush. You can dampen your brush a little bit using water or something, but I just think that using this face paint on its own is alright for me. Oh, I've just hit my funny bone. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is take this and open up my lips a little bit like this. Like that. And basically the bit where it's rubbed off right there, I'm going to fill it in with the red. And then you want to I'm going to keep your lips closed and then just see where you need it to be quite thick. So I need it to be a little bit thicker on this side. So I'm just going to keep my mouth closed and then just draw on. And this is going to act as the red cross. Okay, and then we're going to do this on the top lip as well. And this is going to be the red cross that goes across the lips. And this is going to be the most difficult part of this because you really need the line rate to be perfect. Okay. And this is going to be the thickest line that you do. Okay, and now what we're going to do is draw the red line that goes up the lips to make the red cross. Now you don't really need to be as artistic with this, you just need to do a line, and I'm going to get a lot more face paint. I'm going to just do a line down and then one up, and it needs to connect with the red that's in the middle. So if it doesn't, just retrace it a little bit. And the red will fade quite easily. I'm being dead serious now, guys. It will fade quite easily. It's just because your lips are quite moisture rich. Now, as I say, because I've got quite small lips, I take the red quite up to my Cupid's bow. I take it a little bit past my lips. So my lip ends there, and I just bring it up a bit more. But that is just completely up to you. If you have quite a lot of lip space, then you don't have to do this step. Now what I'm going to do is take a blue face paint, and this part is the easiest part out of all of it. I'm just using this one. It's just basically putting on the bit of blue that is in the British Isles flag, or the Union Jack. And this look is actually really quite funky. You can wear it if you go into like a cool little party where you need lip tar. And if you've ever noticed on the British flag, it doesn't actually come from the red cross, it comes from more like the white part. So it doesn't start exactly where the red flag is, it doesn't start there and come down. There's a little gap. See? So see what I mean? There's a little gap between the red cross and the actual blue line, so you don't need to bring it right up. And what you want to do with this is make the lines quite harsh, because this is going to be like the main part of the look. And then on the top, okay. So now we have the pattern, and because my lips are quite small, I can't really bring the blue quite far out, but if you have quite big lips, you can do that. But now what I'm going to do is just take that first brush that we used and take more of that white face paint and just fill in the gaps. Now at this point, you could set the reds and the blue with eyeshadow, but I'm not going to do that because I don't really think it needs to be set because it's quite a harsh colour anyway. Now what we need to do is just go over with the white. And try not to smear the blue or anything, because that's something I did when I first did this look, and it's quite difficult. Oops. I've smudged the blue a little bit, so I'll contradict myself. But that's okay. You can just take a bit more white and just cover that up. So it's not really too catastrophic, but it does work a lot better if you don't get it on the blue. Like that. So there you go. You have really cute Union Jack lips for any occasion. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!